People who have gone on the deep dark web. What is it really like? What was something unexpected you uncovered there? It's not the way everyone makes it out to be. There's a lot of porn and a lot of drugs. I did also come across a site selling military grade weapons. That was super interesting. Lot of comments saying this is exactly what they thought was on the dark web. I meant the way it's portrayed in shows and stuff as being a super dangerous place where there are hitmen and red rooms. Those things probably do exist, but you'd have to dig quite deep. Porn, drugs and weapons are very easily found. I was surprised that they had cocaine with free shipping. That's very cash money of them. Hey, my shipment from the Amazon is here. The Amazon? Don't you mean just Amazon? Oh, yeah, Amazon Prime. Drugs, good quality, clean, competitively priced drugs. How is the quality safety guaranteed though? It's like Reddit upvotes. If people don't like your store, you're gone. Yup, reputation is everything on there. Well, that and cryptocurrency. Second page of Google gets pretty sketchy to be honest. It's all inane robot text and ads. The web ain't what it used to be. For real, everything seems very structured. I don't know how to explain it, but when I was younger the web seemed to be a lot quirkier. Because you saw stuff being made by people figuring out something entirely new. Everything is templates and automation now. It wasn't actually really scary, I mean it was just drugs and stuff for sale. No rocket launcher, no tank, no time machine. If you know where to look, you can legally buy those first two on the regular internet. A lot of dead links. Sometimes you'll stumble upon something interesting but it's mostly bullshit. I gave the dark web a try out of curiosity in the early 2000s. There wasn't much there at that time. Bitcoin wasn't a thing yet, so it was more people posting about fringe interests. The one that stuck with me was the community advising and advocating romantic and sexual relationships with dolphins. I didn't go back. Those people are just on Tumblr now. No one is on Tumblr now. It's almost entirely dead links, porn, drugs, and books papers that are banned in a lot of countries. Despite what it sounds like, I recommend giving it a peek, especially the Library of Trantor, a massive collection of books you can read for free. I suggest you check out I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream if you visit. I used it to buy meth, heroin, and Hulu subscriptions. Ah yes, the holy trinity of drugs. It was a disappointment after the hyped up scary dangerous exciting things I heard about it. It was just meh. I can't share any cool insights. Maybe I looked in the boring section. We haven't looked in the restricted section. You need a note signed from a teacher. In high school I did a research paper about Bitcoin. This was in the days of sub $1,000 prices. Naturally I used the school Wi-Fi to download Tor browser and hit some onion links. Lots of dead links and lots of sketchy marketplaces. I read a listing for fake passports. It seemed totally unconvincing. But then again, why should the passport vendor care? If I'm buying fake IDs from the darknet, it means I have no better options. And it's not like I'd be able to get a refund. Now would I also saw some crack for sale. It was pretty cheap, I think. TLDR low effort contraband for sale. Actually you do get refunds pretty easily when something doesn't arrive or it's not as advertised, as long as you don't finalize the order early. Also, vendors can be pretty nice even if you already finalized. They want good reviews. It's like surfing the internet in the 90s. Super slow, little to no graphic design, and pages a mile long full of dead links. That's all fine, as long as I can find some goldenrod text on teal background. I miss the 90s. The YouTube comments are actually friendly on the dark web. So there's YouTube on the dark web. Dark YouTube. Internet show me the dark YouTube. Dark theme. A lot of hacked porno passwords. I love the deep web. Haven't paid for premium porn in years. It's really hard to get anywhere, since you can't search it and most of the links are dead, and the stuff is pretty tame lame. You can search it, look up Atima, Haystack, Not Evil and Onion City. The commercials on Onion websites. I write ads as a part of my online gig, and some of the content I produce is watching ads and breaking them down. Ayo, I get to this Onion site and right on front of you. 6 copies of the same banner having an anonymous dude with a black hoodie and a mask saying don't forget to mix your bitcoins sitting next to a laundry machine filled with bitcoins. What the hell is the conversion rate of these ads? Nice try FBI. There are some detailed maps of the steam tunnels of Virginia Tech compiled by some non-sanctioned explorers. They had a disclaimer to not visit the tunnels because you might get steamed to death. And if the steam doesn't get you, the campus police will. I feel like it would be difficult to stumble upon something you weren't looking for on the deep web. It's hard enough finding the things you do want on there, verifying the links, filling in captchas and remembering passwords to the old and new sites. If you accidentally find something on the dark web, you must have been looking for it to some degree. I've discovered a website that sells snuff porn for about $50 in bitcoins, but this website is offline nowadays. Paid incest porn. The website says it has more than 10 GB of it. Pay child pornography, more than 50 GB according to its description. There's a free porn streaming website with underage stuff, but they claim that is all cool because those kids are consenting. Bullshit. But there's a torrent library with many PDF books in many languages. I could find and download many books in Portuguese, my primary language, that I couldn't afford or couldn't find anywhere. Drugs. Many drugs. I mean, there are a shit ton of bizarre drugs, audio, video, documents, lots of leaks. Most of them are police dashcams, military training, etc. Nothing shocking, just curious. There's not much to do there unless you're really looking rare or illegal stuff. You can find pretty much everything here on the surface if you try hard enough. Sometimes it's even harder to find stuff on the onion due to the lack of search engines with easy asses like Google. I know there are search engines there, like Torch, but none of them are easy to access like typing google.com. Most onion websites that has weird, hardcore and illegal porn eventually gets shut down. But there's always one online that will make you regret being a curious person and clicking that link. Oh, and I've seen a lot of poorly made HTML designs. Like, really? You're selling stuff using Comic Sans? That sounds super fucked up. Remind me never to go on the dark web. Like, Comic Sans? Seriously? Disgusting. I bought acid from the Netherlands on the deep web. Good stuff. Came fast. Cheap. 5 out of 5 stars. Also, rating is super important on the deep web. It's really weird to see people selling drugs and saying like please remember to leave a review and stuff, but besides the drug sales, found a good few adverts for hitmen, intrusion artists etc. Some even posted links to news articles about their supposed crimes. Weirdly cheap prices for human life too. For anyone wondering, it was about £40,000 for a hitman. I've heard that most of those hitmen are frauds just trying to scam people. That's why we need hitman reviews. Very good. Killed co-worker very quickly. 5/5 will hire again. A++++++++. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.